More than 17 million flu jabs have been administered in England so far, but that's not enough. Flu season has come early and hit harder. A mutated, stronger strain of the virus is driving this wave, and the peak is nowhere in sight.
We know that there's a new strain circulating that has evolved a bit more rapidly than normal, and that could mean that there's a bit less immunity in the population to what we'd normally see in a flu season, and that could mean that the flu virus spreads a bit more than usual. And that's something that we've started to see already, in particular in children and young adults, but we're now starting to see flu take hold a bit more in older adults who tend to be more vulnerable to flu as well.
This new strain is thought to be more infectious, leading to 10 times as many patients in hospital now compared with the same time in 2023.
At the moment, we've got around, say, 1,500, maybe 2,000 patients in hospital with flu at the moment. And that's the predictions are that will rise to somewhere between 5,000 and 8,000. So you can see the pressure that will put into the system will be very large. And that's why we're concerned.
Many people are under the misapprehension that flu is just like a really bad cold. It's more than that, isn't it? And is it only just people with underlying health conditions who are at risk, or can anyone be at risk of severe flu?
Anyone can be at risk of severe flu, and the flu does carry complications which people won't necessarily recognise because it can affect the heart and lungs and things like this. Clearly, it's the most vulnerable population that we're really worried about. And what happens for them often is it's the effect of the flu, but they can also get bacterial infections on top of that and end up with things like pneumonia, which can be really, really serious. The increase at the moment is very much in the sort of younger population, and the danger is it then transmits into the older, more vulnerable population.
The NHS says that, unlike a cold, flu symptoms can come on very quickly and can include a sudden high temperature that appears within a few hours. With a cold, a temperature would appear gradually. Flu can cause a headache, dry cough and aching body, while a cold mainly affects your nose and throat. And flu can leave you feeling too exhausted to carry on as normal, unlike a cold, which leaves you feeling tired. And in children, flu symptoms can include earache and a drop in energy. The government's flu messaging is getting through to some people, but not everyone.
I have had the flu vaccine, and I think it's really, really important that people have vaccinations to protect themselves, but also to protect the community around them.
I just don't feel it's necessary for me personally. I do get the option through my work. We get a nurse coming in once a year, but I never take it up. I just feel like I just don't need it right now.
It was free throughout COVID, but now I think you have to pay for it, yeah. So I would consider it, but not because I've got to pay for it, basically, and that's it, yeah.
The flu warning is stark. It's going to get much worse, and we don't know when it will end. Ashish Joshi, Sky News.